Good morning, everybody. 11 o'clock. Real quick here. Um, we had a nice little, we wanted to see the higher low overnight. I had the higher low right here. It looks like it went down below it, but it doesn't really change that much. The question was if we can hold here and reclaim here, we should be bullish. And if we hold here, bounce and reject here, we should be bearish, and that's exactly where we're at now. Okay, so there's nothing about today's plan that is bearish, not yet. We need to see this area reject, which we haven't. I know it's wiki, I know it's boring, I know that it's taking time and it's testing your patience, but that does not make it bearish. It just makes it boring, like I said. So if we push through this area, we should fully expect a push up here. And ultimately, 7734, what I want to caution you guys of is when we start sweeping these highs, you need to have them on your chart. They're not really resistances, but there's a good chance when we sweep them out. I have this as a level at 7673, but once we sweep all-time high too, it's going to cause a wick down. So if you're trading, ultra leverage like on ES, be aware of those wicks down when we start testing prior all-time highs. You can't really get bearish until we fail our higher low, which we haven't done yet. So that's about it for this. Bitcoin's pushing higher. Great, good. Some good news, right? And also our BTC ES ratio looks like we're doing the right thing, right? Like I was saying earlier, so it's like a bottoming formation. It still looks like a bottoming formation. It's just this tells us that when the market catches wind, remember, BTC is not going to fade ES, but when ES finally does what it's supposed to do and breaks out, BTC is going to be a huge recipient of that, right? So one doesn't fade the other. But BTC has been in a correction, and so is ES as it trades sideways, right? But ES has been a correction in time, and BTC has been a correction in price. And when they hit their uptrend, BTC should be more dramatic than ETS. I understand. I've been saying this for a long time, but you got to understand too. This whole area has been a giant consolidation, and I've been talking this way since February, since this consolidation started in February. So, again, it's testing our patience, but not our resolve that we're right or wrong, just our patience. Okay. And you can see here that while ES corrected in price, ES corrected in time, BTC corrected in price. And when they resolve to the upside, both of them at the same time, BTC should be the recipient of that move. That's why we're positioned in things like Riot. That's why we're positioned in things like Mara. That's why we're positioned in two alts. Okay. AMD looks like we're cruising. We are going to sell AMD when it's appropriate. I was saying this earlier. Please don't be all in on anything. Okay. And the reason for that is I'm loading things at a very specific pace, right? Like I got 2 bullets of my 3 sized position in Mara. That's because AMD hasn't hit yet. That's why I'm in AMD at all, right? So things need to rotate around each other. I chart everything, but I also chart it relative to its own ETF. Like for instance, I chart Riot and Mara against WGMI to determine that I want to be in Riot and Mara as the miners, but then I chart WGMI versus semi ETFs, right? Like you can see at the bottom of my watch list, I have all the sector ETFs too. And the reason for this, guys, is because things rotate, right? So if you're all in, you're constantly like hoping your one sector will do good, but I don't think miners are ready. That doesn't mean miners can't have huge days, right? That just means when they finally go, I think that semis have to finish their little push first. Okay. I think we're real close to that, but I just don't think we're there yet. I did add SpaceX the other day, and I think that's doing okay. If I can find it on my watch list, yeah, it's doing okay. I think we should be we're right about where I added it, so nothing here. But I do expect it to return to test all time highs because we just tested the IPO price. Now we have to retest the highs. So to me, this is a pretty good setup that I took as far as decent reward for low risk, and then everything else is just kind of trading sideways, waiting for the market to break out. I am going to sell AMD soon, but I haven't yet. I want to sell the one dildo. I want it to give me one good push out of the consolidation range, and realize I don't even care